You are tuned into Tarot and Santos, and this is going to be a live. So begin asking your questions if you have any to ask. Okay, since no one has any questions right now, let me just look into something for you guys. What is this? Taurus. What's coming in here with the Hierophant is that if a Virgo could turn you on with a remote control, they would want to do so. So you can take that to mean whatever you like. However they want to be able to turn you on with the touch of a button. You know, not to say it's too hard or whatever. However that is what's coming in. Someone had a breakdown in communication. This is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person. And you likely had a breakdown with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. And the truth concerning this person is that they wish that they could turn you on and bring you around with the touch of a button, teleport you. So they'd like to be able to turn you on very simply. There is also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who would love to be able to turn a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person on with the touch of a button. They would enjoy that immensely. There's a Leo who would like to be able to turn another Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person on at the drop of a hat, at the push of a button. Whether they're close by or far away. And they'd want a reaction to. There is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person, an earth sign, who would like to be able to turn an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person on with the touch of a button. They wish they had a remote control. They wish it were that easy. This is fun. There's also a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person who would like to teleport to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And they'd like to be able to turn you on with the touch of a button. They want a sure thing. So any communication downs, anything that, you know, hasn't been working like clockwork, you know, any breakdowns in communication or what have you, that has not stopped these feelings from coming through. And that's why they're showing up here again with Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone wants a fair chance. They feel like they haven't been given a fair chance within the relationship arena with someone. They feel like someone's been tripping. could be a Capricorn who is tripping, or a Capricorn who they're interested in being able to get to know. Let's see specifically who this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is trying to holler at. Okay, so it's the Capricorn who's coming in, is interfering, and they would like very much to be able to get to know an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There is also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person who has a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who has been interfering in what they've been trying to do romantically. And like it's about to change. There's going to be a switch up with that. And they are going to be able to get to know the person if they're not so frustrated by now that they just want to keep it moving. This is likely a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who they'd like to get to know as well. There is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And this other Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, is going to be interacting with you. And it's an adventure vibe going along with that. And there is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo person. And you are going to be interacting with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you guys will be interacting. And the vibe coming with you guys, coming in with you guys, is some brainstorming and a getaway that one of you possibly goes on alone usually. And you're going to take this other person with you. It could be a treehouse. It could be a sand dune. It could be a shaded park. It's somewhere special. It could even be that person's home. There is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And you are going to be able to open up emotionally with someone. And this is likely another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person. So you're going to be able to let down your guard, and they're not going to freak out too much. They might freak out a little bit, though. I feel like someone experienced an issue with some flooding, and this is likely to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you'd like a little bit of advice, or you'd like to know, excuse me, what's forthcoming. And there is some money coming in. It's not going to take much longer if it has been taking long. Or if you have already received that money, it could be insurance or what have you. It's going to go a pretty good way, a pretty long way for you. We have some concerns about that. And there is this is a Capricorn and a Sagittarius here. And you guys, one of you wants some either information or advice about the other person. And something traditional is going to work well. So it could be a traditional approach, a traditional wedding, or just doing something in a traditional fashion, delegating something that you want done, or just however something has gone before where two people have interacted. Or where you guys have interacted, if you have an understanding already. Just acting within that understanding as opposed to going with something new right now, it's going to work well for you. It's going to be your best bet. Also, with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, some advice coming in with how you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who has been on your mind. If you want to know why they've been on your mind, or you have a reason in your head and you just want some validation. Something's coming in with the Four of Swords there. So it could be something having to do with truth. You facing the truth, or this other person finding out the truth. Something that you want them to know. Something that it has taken you long enough to realize for yourself or tell them. With this Four of Swords, it represents truth. Four of Swords also represents sweet silence. So there is some sweet silence that could be coming in between you guys as well. That's one interpretation. Let's see why that sweet silence would be coming in, if that is indeed what the deal is. Something coming in with the King of Cups, which could mean something having to do with water. There could have been something going on that, kind of washed away something else. This could be literally, this could be figuratively. This could also represent a water sign of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in between you guys in some way. The King of Cups also represents an accomplished artist and the ability to see creative projects through to the end. Maintaining balance on choppy emotional waters. So someone may just be a little bit emotional and they're trying to kind of like float, symbolically. Or they may be doing something symbolically coming in as a project. So they could have something that they're trying to see through until the end. And so they are deterred from doing something else that maybe the other person would like for them to proceed with. Welcome to the chat. You're the first one joining in. There is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, and I'm getting that you've lost something. And it could be, while you were on stage or doing something that there were a lot of eyeballs on you. So you kind of like kept your cool with it and you tried not to panic or whatever. However, you are still concerned about whatever it is that you've lost. And the advice coming in is that there is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries who either has picked it up and is going to return it to you, or they're going to replace it with something else that is of similar value, or they're going to try to help you out, help you find it at least. So that's coming in with something someone has lost. And for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Romantically, there's an Aquarius who has an eye on you. They've been thinking about you, so to speak. There is also an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini who has had a romantic interest in a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and they are thinking about coming towards you. Additionally, there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is planning on making a move on another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you'd like to know how that's going to go. You want to know what the strong points are likely to be. And you guys both operate in the spirit of truth. There is something that you both want to know. So you're both curious about something, or you like doing something and you want someone who is going to be spurred on by you or do things with you, or they're very inquisitive. They are ready to answer any of your questions, and they're probably going to want to ask questions too. There is a good connection likely there because of that. It's coming in with self-realization from both of you, and just realizing the treasures that you can find in one another. So you guys are going to come together in honesty. Some of the other signs and the energy coming in with you and the other person, okay, are coming in as Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the spirit that is coming in, the general vibration between you guys is one of spirit. You guys are in spirit and in truth. You guys are mirroring one another as well. You guys are likely to mirror one another and look up to one another. Also within Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, coming together with a Leo, quite possibly here. The vibration coming in between you guys is one of truth. So this person is not trying to hide or deceive you in any way, and you guys are likely to grow because of that. Being real with one another, that is the vibe coming through with your connection or your possible connection. Also with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have recently had a breakup with an Aries, and you want to know if that person is coming back or trying to come back or will hope to come back at some point. And they are watching you. You are the person who they feel lights up their life. Whatever this was that you guys had an issue with, if that person reaches out and you decide to take them back, things can change for the better with you guys. Anything that is going to prevent that is coming in with, if this person has the advice coming in from someone who they treasure, which is this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to be alone as opposed to working it through, they are looking for some advice because they may feel like they're not clear-sighted or clear-minded at this point. And then you're going to run into some resistance if you're trying to rekindle any romances. For the people who are apt to see or feel less resistance, if you'd like to try to holler back at an ex, there is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming in. And there is possible rekindling going on with this Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you guys have come to your senses and are ready to try to go that route. Also with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, if you'd like to try to talk back to someone who you were once involved with, there is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person who is going to be receptive to you attempting to rekindle a romance. Let's see what the bottom of the deck energy is coming in as. Risk taking, power, partying, celebrating with that Four of Wands. Energetic vibes. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the reading, folks. I hope that something resonated for someone out there tonight. Whether you were a cross watcher or whether you were coming in just to get a reading for your own personal sign.